just made me feel like he's one of my buds, so I feel so at home. Okay, here's what I want to talk to you about, more color and fragrance. This is our 4-piece Moody Blues Veronica collection. Veronicas, we love them because they come back every year, at least these will. That's the whole point of Perpetual. Last day that I have these at a feature price of $32 and change. If you order with your Q card, because I have no easy pay on this, Q card members or holders get 3 monthly payments, and it breaks it down to $10.92. Philip, you like to call these candles of color.
I do, because perennials come back every year, but not all perennials are perpetuals.
Okay.
Perpetuals never stop blooming.
So perpetual means always blooming.
Always
Perennial
blooming.
means you'll just have it back the next season.
It comes back every year, but a lot of plants that come back
Okay.
every year don't bloom all season. This is a very unique category of plants. They never stop blooming. Butterflies, hummingbirds, cut flowers, and I love the Veronicas because they're one of the first ones to start blooming. Mine are already sending up their new blooms right now here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and it's
the stalks
been
are coming up,
ugly.
and the deer won't eat these. They're just fantastic. You get 2 of the pinks, you get 2 of the blues. In other words, what you see is what you get.
Oh, all this right here,
yes,
filling
exactly.
out space. Now, this is how it's going to come shipped. You want to show them?
Ships out to you like this, nice big plants. Yours will bloom their heads off this year. And the look that you're going to have is what I'm showing here. This is the size your plants will be the second season. And follow your growing guide. I encourage you to keep all of these next to your fertilizers. These also take the general bud and flower booster, and you should have the results that I'm showing you, whether it's containers or the ground.
Fantastic. You mentioned butterflies, but how about the birds? I imagine this being the perfect, I don't know, cone-shaped flower for a hummingbird or something like that.
You're absolutely right, because anything that's got a fluted shaped flower, the hummingbird likes, and this is a collection of these on a stalk. And you'll see why I call them candles of color. Look at this image that we've got coming up now. Just a fantastic look. And if you like the look of salvias in the garden, most of the salvias are annuals. This is a way to have something that gives you that look that is perennial, but is also compact, only 12 to 14 inches tall, so you don't have to stake them. They hug the ground quite nicely, which enables you to plant them in the very front of the border. The next image shows what I'm talking about. It's right at the curb, but see how it sits down so nicely? It's like a little nest of flowers, but beautiful flowers, and also these are very fragrant.
Describe the fragrance for me.
Well, it's a nice, soft, slightly perfumed fragrance, and it works nicely with the butterfly bushes. If you picked up our butterfly trees earlier, the flower arrangement is very similar. If you like the spiky flowers, that's a good pairing.
Yeah, that would be really nice. And again, this is what I love to use fragrance in a plant or flower near the entryway, round the driveway. So when you do have guests over, as they're walking to your front door, they're just overcome with this amazing scent and aroma, and it's peaceful, and it just becomes signature. It's almost like people get excited when they come. This is how I used to feel with my grandmother. She'd put her fragrance out front. And I'd get so excited when we'd show up for Sunday dinner, because I knew once we'd get out of the car, I would just be overcome with the smell and just happy memories.
It is a happy, it's a beautiful thing. My great aunt taught me a lot about flowers.
Really?
And she had all that. She basically raised me in her garden.
Oh, wow.
And you know, when she died, I have to tell you, I just thought my life was going to be over.
Aww.
She died 50 years ago today.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that something?
Today?
I think about today. I think about her all the time because I've got things that remind me of her in my garden.
What was her name?
And her name was Julia.
My grandmother's name was Julia.
Really?
Oh, well, we're thinking of the Julias.
But that's what the
souls.
gardening is about, because the gardening is really, really personal, and things, whether it's Veronicas or whether it's butterfly bushes or whether it's daylilies, is that when you look at those, you see those people again. They're all alive to you again. That's the beauty of gardening, is to make it really, really personal. And something like this, it draws in the butterflies. When these are covered with butterflies, you take the children out into the garden and say, look, child, this is what the butterflies love, and this is called a Veronica plant. And I don't care if that child is only 5 years old. When they're 50 years old, they'll remember that you did that.
Absolutely. Now, how can it be if we live in Miami to Minneapolis that we can all enjoy something like this?
Well, it's about choosing the right plants. And that's the trick, is that you've got to have plants that absolutely work in the area. And that's what we've done. We've selected what we believe will be the right plants for you. Then we give you the growing guide, and also we give you the guarantees. And that's the key. There's no gambling here. If you want to gamble, go to Atlantic City. This is a sure bet.
Oh, now remember, no choice here. We're getting all four, 2 of the pink, 2 of the blue. It's the Moody Blues Veronica, feature price $32. Ordering with your Q card, you can get it home for less than $10, and the feature price is going to go away soon, so please take advantage of that. Your item number M46321. Okay, so let's go over to this table. This is really funky and cool. I have 2 boys, and Philip was telling me, oh my gosh, kids love this. It's something that looks sort of prehistoric. It's something you're not going to find anywhere else, and it's something that you need for good balance in your garden, along with all the